Today I'm going to be talking to you about lose what can be yours if you are tested positive. When receiving financial benefits from the government and using tax dollars money, you should be drug tested. This includes scholarships, financial aid, and more importantly, welfare. The economy is still struggling to get out of debt, so why don't we look at the easy responsibilities to help everyone? Drug testing everyone and anyone who receives any financial support from the government should be law-obeying citizens and should not be involved in illegal drug testing. Their privileges should be taken away or suspended. Having a major business would cause one to take Having a major business would cause one to make substantial cuts in budgets and losing workers. Small businesses have to shut down because they can't make ends meet. The government needs to look at other solutions to control money spent. Drug testing is done in schools and in workplaces. If participants are tested positive, they lose the ability to play in school, sports, or potentially employees can lose their jobs. Side effects of people that use drugs have a less chance of functioning in a stable manner. Mostly, if people are tested positive when receiving money or benefits from the government, action should occur in intelligent and further receive their benefits. This will help decrease the use of the government misusing states' money. I would like to tell you how first, as children, we are always taught that in school that drugs are bad for you and for your health. So in order for students to participate in extracurricular activities, they should be tested for drug use. By drug testing students, this helps keep our teens drug-free. The Board of Education finds that testing students who participate in extracurricular activities is a reasonable means of addressing the school district and affecting drug use. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld a drug testing program for students involved in captive extracurricular activities. Although the ruling allows schools to test a greater number of students for drugs, it is not endorsed by the drug testing. Kids on drugs cannot perform as well in school and their drug-free peers of equal ability. If testing can reduce a limited students using interactive drugs from the streets, it will remove the significant barrier of academic achievement. Drug testing in schools is not to banish students or to stimulate them away from playing sports. If you see kids using illegal activity away from the students, then this will help them stay in school and get further education. Students who use drugs or alcohol are substantially more likely to drop out of school than their peers who don't. Drug use in teens leads towards more dropouts and more likely to be unemployed or end up on the welfare, which is more government property that I will get back to again. Second, when employees of national security or safety significant positions, such as the airline pilots, commercial truck drivers, school bus drivers, or any medical field, they're all subject to pre-employment and have random drug tests of insurance policy safety. Employers who have followed the federal model ever since a 67% drop of positive drug testing, along with significant declines of absence, accidents, and healthcare costs have been experienced dramatically increased worker mobility in the last 5 years. People that use drugs have a less chance of functioning in a stable mind. For example, marijuana effects are not confined, but are cause serious problems with memory and learning as well as difficulty in thinking and problem solving. Drug use can quickly turn to dependency and addiction. Trapping users is a various cycle that can destroy families and ruin many lives. If people are drug tested when receiving money with benefits from the government, then actions can occur or eligibility and further receive their benefits can be dissolved. Starting a program in which you have to be tested for drugs to be on welfare and to receive all of its benefits should be a must in every state. This will help decrease the use of the government misusing states' money. The state of Florida agrees that the new terms of drug testing those who receive money from the government. Florida has already done this and has been since 2010, and it has helped Florida State get out of debt, which is helping them because people that were on the welfare or receiving government money, the state money, they are now not receiving it because many of them have dropped dirty for the drug testing. If you are dropped from the program, it is because you have drop tested twice. In the state of Florida, they have already proven that if you are dropped dirty and receiving drugs, you are to be ineligible for your money for 6 months. After 6 months, you may take the course, take a test again, and if you are still using your drugs and you fail again, you are ineligible for 3 years. Since mid-July 2011, the state of Florida has already given 2,000 residents off of the welfare program, having 2.7% tested positive for drugs, and having 563 applicants denied due to failure pre-drug testing. Opponents of drug testing welfare recipients believe that denying benefits to drug use justify banishes families to take money away from children and those in need of having to have the government actually help them. Other states have a problem with this and are trying to address it to the public, but a red flag keeps appearing because the drug testing program to get it up and running in the welfare system would increase tax dollar prices until the program is a success. Even though it would in the long run be saving the state thousands and thousands of dollars and the tax dollars money would be going to better use, it is given a period of time that it would not happen before the tax dollars decrease. So therefore, too many red flags and too many states are denying this. Looking at a positive side, that the Florida can be denied an eligibility of 2.7% of their already applicants on the welfare system have already been denied. This has saved the state of Florida already $77 million in the year of 2011. Think of the possibilities of each state that would do this and what the government could do with the extra money that they found and not being on a shutdown. Tax dollars should be in the business of finding the lifestyles for those who are dedicated to drugs, thereby conducting illegal behavior. With the strong effects that have occurred from drug testing in schools to participate in school extracurriculum activities, drug testing in the work environment to keep a stable mind and focus on their jobs and have an environment that is safe for everyone, then drug testing in the welfare system, which could be costing the money to start, will eventually pay off and either keeps the welfare system clean from drugs use and lower the cost of which the state gives away in welfare. By looking away when drug use is determined, we're condoning this illegal behavior and missing an opportunity to turn the drug abusers' solution around. Instead, we should look at drug abusers back on track and prepare them for the real world of no drugs. Then this has been the opportunity to decrease debt the government has been increased by, and the chance for more money and the use of the tax dollars to be more reasonable needs and save the state money. Thank you very much.